Welcome back to the 2024 New York State High School Football Coaches Association Clinic for Girls Flag Football on this beautiful Friday, July 12th at SUNY Cortland. I am joined by Sergeant Christopher Bennett out of Utica, New York, and First Lieutenant Calvin Hopkins from Charlotte, North Carolina. Calvin, First Lieutenant, I should say. How do I address you as a civilian?
Kelvin.
Really?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
If I don't say First Lieutenant, I have to do 50 pull-ups and 20 push-ups and all that?
No, I won't make it.
5. Maybe I'll give you 5 when we're done.
That's fine. That works.
Are there any witnesses? We'll see. Maybe. I need to get back in shape.
I think we all do.
Thank you very much. You played football for 2016 to 2019.
Yep.
Tell me 2 top memories and your most unfavorable memory, if you will.
Definitely top memory. 2016 Army-Navy Games. Big happens every year. It was my first one as a freshman. Just to be on the sideline and be a part of the team that broke the 14-year streak. Just to see how much it meant to everyone there on our sideline, the seniors who had never experienced that, the fans who've been waiting years. There were classmates of mine who grew up as Army fans because their parents had never seen a win. So to be there for that, definitely one of the better experiences of my college career. And then 2018 down in Norman, Oklahoma, against Oklahoma. They were the number 5 team at the time, future Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray on that team. We took them to overtime. It kind of shocked the world in a pay-per-view game that nobody saw. So that was definitely an amazing game.
Knocked them down a few pegs in the standings.
It did. It took them back to 7.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Not so fond of a memory. You got one of those you want to share or no?
Ooh, yeah. Freshman year also, not playing, we lost to Notre Dame. I want to say it was like 46-0 or 7. Worst loss I've ever taken in my career. I didn't know how to handle it. Just sat in the locker room and cried like I just didn't know what to do. It was so foreign, but that was a great football team. They were the most physically dominant presence-wise of a team I've ever seen.
Even more so than that Oklahoma team you played in 2016?
Oh yeah, I think they averaged 6'3" across the board. I think their kicker was 6'5". Oh yeah, Sean Kaiser. I watched him throw a deep comeback from the left hash to the sideline with one of our guys wrapped around his leg, and I knew it was going to be a long day.
That's all right. Those are good memories to have. You're good. That's enough. Talk about outside of Army. What do you guys do outside? Do you guys have families? So talk about your family.
Yes, sir. I have a family, small family. Wife, 7-year-old son, couple dogs. Some things that I enjoy outside the Army. I like to work out. I like to do as much outdoorsy stuff with my son as he's growing up. I like to take him fishing, riding bikes. Pretty much just focusing on my family life. So I don't really do too much outside.
First Lieutenant?
Yep, I am married, beautiful wife, first son on the way here coming up in September. So excited to get my family started and have those experiences. In my personal life, I love sports all across the board. Love football, basketball, watching, playing, working out. I'm a big movie guy. I love to go to the movies and watch movies. So I'm just kind of a normal person if you ask me.
So right now you guys are obviously serving our country. Thank you very much. In what capacity? What are your major responsibilities, your duties right now? Let's start with Sergeant.
Right now, so my major responsibility is my current duty position, which is being a recruiter. So I'm mainly in charge of spotting out the future talent of the United States military, specifically the Army. I'm here to provide any information if anybody were to be inspired by this career path. I'm here to get them across the finish line and help them complete the goals that they ultimately want to be successful in.
How's the Army structured?
The Army has been nothing but wonderful for me. So I immediately enlisted right out of high school. It definitely gave me that responsibility and structure. As soon as I got in, it was immediately like a brotherhood. I had a lot of guys looking out for me, teaching me the ways, in private, and led me to where I am today. So now I'm a senior non-commissioned officer. I've been in charge of multiple different units to where I can provide that guidance and also build structure in some other young person's life. So I have nothing bad to say about it.
Do you if you come from a military background?
Sort of. My grandfather was a Marine in Vietnam, but that didn't really inspire me too much. But yes, I do have family that was in the military.
So how did you discover the Army, or how did you choose that path? Did they come to you? You're a recruiter now. And here you are at SUNY Cortland. It's a sunny day, beautiful day, and you got these athletes that are here the next 2 days here that are going to pass your test. Is that kind of how you saw it, or did they come to your school specifically? Well, what high school did you go to?
I went to Thomas R. Parker High School in Utica.
Okay. So did they come to your school and that's how you saw them, or was it an event similar to something like today?
The recruiters would come in and they would do setups. But for me personally, I always, ever since a young age, I had this very strong sense of patriotism. Really what motivated me to join, even though I was a lot younger, was the events of 9/11. So the global war on terrorism, I really just wanted to find ways to join a team bigger than myself and do my part and serve my country. And I'm living out my dream right now, so I can.
Thank you very much. God bless you for doing that for us. Where has the Army taken you?
So the Army's taken me pretty far. So pretty much I grew up in a low-income household. I'm currently enrolled in college courses. I'm on my way to pursuing my small management degree. I've used multiple different benefits. My family's taken care of. I have college tuition set up for my son when he turns 18, so he'll never have to worry about that. I've been promoted multiple times throughout my career, pretty much kind of fast-tracked. So, I'm where I want to be, but I'm only halfway there, halfway to retirement pretty much, so I'm just looking forward to the next 8 years.
Where have you visited?
So I've been stationed in Georgia and in Texas. While I was in Texas, I did 2 overseas rotations in Europe, multiple different European countries, Slovakia, Poland, Germany. I've traveled through, Lithuania, Hungary, all those other countries too as well.
Talk about the difference that maybe an average American citizen would not understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, or I may not phrase this exactly the right way if you want to hear it. How much better off are we here in the States than places you visit?
So I had a fun time over there. The other countries were very hospitable. Everything was beautiful out there. They have a long line of history. They welcome us Americans with open arms, and I didn't really see too much of a difference as far as economy-wise, but there might be some slight differences, but really nothing too big.
But you were treated fairly.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, First Lieutenant Hopkins.
Yes.
Same round of questions for you, sir.
Okay.
You're still in the hot seat.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, we're coming back to you. Don't worry, we're gonna ask you about those fun times.
Not too much.
Not too much. No.
So
PG show.
We'll keep it that way. For me personally, the Army was a surprise for me. It wasn't something that I had planned on doing. I just knew I wanted to go play Division I football.
Okay.
And West Point came knocking and presented that opportunity for me. And that was kind of a part of the deal. And here I am 10 years later with the decision that I made at 17 that I'm glad I did. It's changed my life. It's changed my family's life. It's allowed me to do a number of things that I never thought I would be doing. And I couldn't be more proud of that 17-year-old kid for making that decision.
Was it an easy decision to accept?
It wasn't. It was
because of football element?
Football was one
This
thing.
is a dangerous career. Yes.
It absolutely is, and I think that's kind of where the hard part of the decision comes in. When you're committing to play football, most high school athletes are committing for the next 4 years of their life. When you commit to somewhere like West Point, Naval Academy, Air Force, you're committing to the next 10. And that can be a scary thought at 17 years old, where you're looking at 10 years of your life being planned out between college and then the mandatory service on the back end. So that was more what scared me. But as I got older, I understood the importance of that stability, and knowing where my life was going to go, it kind of gave me a little bit more freedom.
When you got to West Point, did you immediately recognize it? I'm okay. I made the right decision. Were there other guys, recruits, if you will, in your shoes, maybe the same frame of mind that kind of eased any worry you may have had? And what about the family life at home that you left?
Absolutely. It's one of those decisions that, as you get older and you learn a little bit more, it becomes a way better decision. When you're 18 years old and you're going to curfew at 11:30, you got a little bit more homework than normal students. You got a little bit more responsibility. It's not the best looking decision. But then you get on the back end of it, and you've gone through and you've had these amazing experiences, and you've done these things with amazing people. That decision becomes so much better. And then you make it to graduation, and you're like, that was the best 4 years of my life, and now I get to go and do the real thing. So for me, with my family back home, I went really far away, which was hard for me at first. But I just kind of got used to it. I had a very good support system, mother and father who traveled to as many games as they possibly could, sisters who were in college at the time, who made as many games as they could and watched every game and called me afterwards. So that support system from afar really helped propel me through as well.
You guys weren't going back to your mind in a minute that you tell you and say, we're going here, we're going there. Is that way?
It definitely is always in the back of my mind, for sure. I think once I had my son, it kind of resonated a little bit harder. But as you come, year after year, you kind of come to terms with this is the profession that you chose. You assume the risk, and you just hope for the best. And that's pretty much it. And you're here to serve your country. You sign that dotted line, and that's what we're here to do.
How's the recruiting going right now for both of you guys?
It's going decently well for me. Past couple years, the Army's made a transition into vetting out their recruiting efforts to make sure that we have fully qualified applicants. And we've had to deal with that little by little. It's definitely heading in the right direction. We are getting more recruits as the year progresses. So I definitely think it's improving.
How about for you?
I think recruiting is going well. I think the biggest thing is getting the information out there. The Army is, in my opinion, a great opportunity. Like I said, it's changed my life, it's changed my family's life, and I think there's a place in this uniform for everybody. Is it meant for everybody? No, but there's a job, there's a place in it for everybody. So being able to be out here and interact with high school age kids who may not know what they want to do, may not have any idea at all what life looks like on the other side of high school, being able to tell them, like, hey, there's something you can do within this uniform and helping them reach a goal, it's probably the biggest effort of my life right now.
Good. We're super impressed with both of you and everything you guys have accomplished, and we're very proud that you guys are, serving the country, and you are alive, and the gratitude is unmeasurable. But we're extremely proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate your service. If you're not the lead, I know there's other guys over there that are doing the same thing. They didn't do the hair today. Camera shot.
Yeah, they didn't want to do it.
Not men of many words.
That's all right. You guys did very well. We appreciate you guys coming on board. What do you think about the football action? Did you have anybody coming through? You got any recruits?
We got a lot of girls coming through, and we're handing out water bottles, T-shirts, and just letting them know that we're here for them. If they have any questions, they can come up and talk to us, and a lot of them have. They definitely good to be back to just try to clear up some maybe rumors they've heard and stuff like that. We're here to clarify that stuff. So we're really happy to be here, and the football games have been awesome so far. A lot of competitiveness I've seen, and I like that. I like seeing that.
Will we see you guys here tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow. Thank you again for all you guys do for us.
All right. Thank you so much.